there! So April is coming soon, and first of all, I wish you a very good start into the new month. To achieve my goals and be ready for the upcoming weeks, I already did my April planner setup, and that's what I'm going to share. So let's get started! Because I started stamping before writing, I missed adding the days of the week on the top of the rows. With some planner washi tape, which includes the first letter for each day of the week, I add them in. To do this, I use non-stick scissors, but because it's washi tape, any other scissors will do. Or simply write them in beforehand, be smarter than me. Now I used another shade of yellow and colored in some more boxes. Like I did for the previous month, I added a stretch side lettering in black. Moving on, I made the lines even thicker and added a yellow drop shadow. This time I decided to add a drop shadow also to the side of the calendar. And after I was done with that, I started with adding in my sections, which I changed a little bit for this month. So I create sections for to-dos, events, birthdays, next month, and to write in my videos I want to film and make. When I was done with that, I added some decorations and last details I might have missed beforehand or simply wanted to add. Moving on to the next sides, I wanted to use some extra space for notes on planning. As said before, I will be very busy in April, so I thought some extra space for weekly notes might be a good idea. This is also the perfect opportunity to show you how useful these inserts are. Usually I only make once a year my inserts, and as less as possible in between, because designing them, printing and so on can take up some time. So in this case I got my daily inserts and changed them so that I got more space for notes. And because I can write over the light gray print, this was very easy. Therefore I divided both pages into quarters. Now let's move on to the last planning section, which is the first week. First, I add my trackers with a stamp onto the page. I really love to use them because they keep me on track with everything I have to remember. A tip here, if a real tracker is too much pressure for you, you could use a section without dates where you can see how often you did something in a month. Finally, I made 3 sections for events, meal plan and to-dos. By the way, like I did for the monthly overview, I often use dot markers to add in circles for the check marks later. Now I'm moving on to the last part, which is the cover page. Therefore I use the cover of my black watercolor paper, because its inside is black too and I can recycle it this way. At first I start with tracing the lines of the hole from my previously die-cut vellum paper on the black paper. This allows me to place in the mandala die cut in this space which I cut beforehand. I wanted to have a layered cover again, but this time with a window where the mandala is always showing through. After I have finished this, I placed down a stencil on the vellum paper and secured it with some washi tape. I made sure to align the design with the mandala. Then I traced the design of the stencil with a pencil and colored everything in with the Sakura Identi pen. When I was done with that, I added little yellow and white dots with the Decotime acrylic markers. In addition, I also added stretch lettering to the top and placed the number of the month in the bottom part. After removing the vellum cover, I felt that the main cover page was a little bit too empty, so I added another matching design here. Therefore, I repeated basically the same process as with the vellum cover. But this time I used chalk markers and transferred them directly while the stencil was laying on the paper. But later I decided to color it in with white acrylic markers. To finish this cover too, I decided to add the lettering to the top and the bottom as well. As said before, I colored everything again in with a white acrylic marker, and now they can be layered and I am done. And here are the finished results. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And by the way, if this is not enough, I'm also on Instagram, and there I share even more ideas and inspiration, and also under each post you can find a short instruction on how I did these things. So that's it for this video, and see you next time. Bye!